Warning, this video is not targeted to kids and may be inappropriate to younger audiences. Your discretion is advised.
Alright, hello dudes and dudettes. It's your favorite Reject Gamer Mix 17 here, and I am back with somewhat of another Batman Arkham Asylum video, but technically it's not a continuum of the original storyline because, well, I've already finished it. Instead, I'll be going over some other things. I won't be doing the challenge mode because, well, it's cool and all, but it's not something that I don't think anyone would be interested. The extra content's just like in a continuum of the challenge mode, just something a lot different. So instead, I'll be going over the character bios and the trophies. Now, the character bios is actually going to have to go into two different parts, only two different parts, in a sense that it's going to have to be the character bios, such as if I was going here, I could look at all these, and it's going to have to be split for a completely different video when I go over the patient interviews. Now, I don't know how many parts it's going to take for me to go through the character bios, and then when it comes to the interviews, there's not really a whole lot. It's just like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people I gotta go through, but each of them have like 5 or... who's the one who has the lowest? No, they all have 5, so it's gonna be something. And then on top of that, I'm gonna absolutely destroy my voice going through all of this. So, hooray! I am somewhat looking for this, but at the same time I'm not, because I gotta go through a total of 42 characters. But hey, I'll manage. And without further ado, I will start off. I think I'll go from up down each column. I don't know if that makes sense. So, of course, we'll start off with Batman. When his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of its criminal elements that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection. In addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology, dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of specialized gadgets and vehicles operating out of his secret Batcave below Wayne Manor. His real name is Bruce Wayne. He is a CEO and philanthropist. I always have a hard time trying to pronounce that. He is, of course, his base of operations is Gotham City. He has blue eyes, black hair. He is 6'2", yeah, dang, 210 pounds, and first appeared on Detective Comics number 27, May 1939. Attributes: trained to physical, mental peak. Arsenal of gadgets, vehicles, and advanced technology. Inventor, detective, genius level intelligence, expert in most known forms of martial arts, trained in all aspects of criminology, mastery of the physical science, computer expert, master of disguise, photogenic memory. Holy crap, that's actually something I never knew. Trained in stealth and espionage techniques, and expert escape artist. So basically we got ourselves another Houdini mixed with a bunch of other stuff. Sherlock Holmes, there you go. Bruce Wayne. Bruce, born into the wealthy Wayne family. Bruce Wayne had an idyllic childhood, I believe. Although he was given a strong sense of justice by his moralistic and philanthropic parents, Thomas and Martha After their violent murder at the hands of a mugger, Bruce dedicated his life to battling the criminal element that took their lives. He left Gotham for many years and trained his mental and physical abilities across the globe, finally returning to take up the mantle of the Dark Knight. Real name Bruce Wayne, and basically the same thing as Batman, and attributes is the exact same thing as Batman. It's almost like they're the very same person. Thomas and Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne was a gifted surgeon, and heir to the Wayne fortune, dedicated to philanthropy as much as medicine. He and his wife Martha are well known and respected in Gotham. Martha Wayne shared her husband Thomas' charitable nature and was dedicated to her son Bruce's upbringing. She was well regarded in Gotham City's social circles and helped host lavish charity balls at Wayne Manor. Their tragic murder at the hands of a desperate burglar, Joe Chill, in Gotham City's crime alley shook the city to its core and led years of urban blight, and also inspired their son Bruce to eventually become the Batman. Let's see, facts. Thomas and Martha Wayne, a doctor and philanthropist. Base operations, Gotham City. Thomas has blue hair, has blue eyes, while Martha has brown eyes. Thomas has black hair, while Martha has brown hair. He is 6'1", and she is 5'8". She's my height, god dang. He is 180 pounds, and she is 135 pounds. First appearance was Detective Comics number 33. That's basically 6, if I remember correctly, 6 issues after, on November 1939. I cannot speak today. And Joker. Alright. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and red blood red lips, belly? The chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance, the self-styled clown prince of crime, has no superarms beyond the capacity of incredible violence and a skill for creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch nemesis, Batman. Real name unknown. Occupation professional criminal. Of course, his base of operation is Gotham City. He has green eyes, green hair. He's 6 foot and 160 pounds. He looks like he could be light. First appearance in Batman issue 1, spring of 1940. Attributes: unrepentive homicidal maniac, albeit without a precise psychological diagnosis, surprisingly strong hand-to-hand combat. His past is unknown. Conflicting, unconfirmed reports state that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. Employs various ferocious, deadly weapons, often based on party gag items. Frequently uses toxin that stretches victims' face into a Joker-like grin and causes death. Something I don't think I want to be in. Oracle. The daughter of Gotham City's police department. Police Commissioner James W. Gordon, Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotected father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years. But that all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine, paralyzed from the waist down and confined to wheelchair. Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle, and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a consistent stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. She, of course, her real name is Barbara Gordon. Her occupation is information broker. Her base of operations is, of course, Gotham City, just like everyone else. She has blue eyes, red hair, 5'11". God dang, she's tall. She is 126 pounds, and she first appeared in Detective Comics issue number 359 on January of 1967. That is something. Attributes. Eidetic memory, I can't remember how you pronounce that. Almost total recall of everything she sees and reads. Extensive headquarters in Gotham City's clock tower filled with information archives. High-level tracking and and computer skills. Oh man, my main man here, Alfred freaking Pennyworth, also known as Alfred Pennyworth, of course. Alfred Pennyworth, after a varied career, was employed as the Wayne family's butler when Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in his quest to become the Batman. His many skills, ranging from cooking to medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally? Staunchest ally? I don't know. Along with a formal Dementor, the grounds that the Dark Knight and deflects those who might otherwise suspect Bruce Wayne's true identity. Real name, Alfred Pennyworth. Occupation, Ballant. Base of operations, Gotham City, mostly main Wayne Manor. Blue eyes, black hair. He is 6 foot, 160 pounds. I can see that. And first appeared in Batman issue 16, April, somewhere between April, May, of 1943. Oh, whoops. Attributes. He is a skilled actor, trained in emergency medical techniques, proficiently with mechanical and computer systems. Oh, the maniacal. Expert in domestic science, unflappable manner. Unlike Batman, Alfred is willing to wield firearms in times of crisis. Exactly. I remember reading that in a comic, and it was hilarious. Warden Sharp, also known as Sharpie. Quincy Sharp has been running Arkham Asylum for the past 3 years and dedicated his life to restoring the sanity, restoring to sanity the so-called supervillains that plague Gotham City. He is currently campaigning to become the next mayor of Gotham. To facilitate this campaign, he has investigated stringent new security and experimental research policies at Arkham. Real name, Quincy Sharp. Occupation, Warden of Arkham Asylum. Base of operations, Gotham City. Blue eyes, gray hair, 5'8", and 190 pounds. somewhat close to me. Batman Arkham Asylum first appeared in Batman Arkham Asylum the summer of 2009. Huh. Wow. I completely forgot that information slipped my head when he first appeared. Commissioner Gordon. Police Commissioner James W. Gordon dedicated his career to cleaning up the corruption of Gotham City's police department, a goal he has come a long way towards accomplishing. He has been equally tough on crime and in the pursuit of making Gotham City safe for all its citizens. Gordon has forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, the mysterious vigilante known as Batman. Aaron Cash, one of the most senior and respected guards at Arkham. Cash is only afraid of one inmate, Killer Croc, who severely wounded Cash once during a riot at the Asylum. Cash remains determined, however, keeps the Asylum inmates under control and to conquer his fears of Croc. I don't blame him. Let's see. His real name is Aaron Cash. His occupation is, of course, an Arkham Asylum guard. Base operations, Gotham City. He has brown eyes, black hair. He is 6 foot and weighs 185 pounds. He first appeared in Arkham Asylum Living Hell Issue 1, July of 2003. Attributes: great physical strength, excellent reflexes, one of the most experienced guards at Arkham, lasting enmity with Killer Croc. In other words, this guy's awesome. Frank Boyles. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended for drinking on the job and regularly holds poker evenings in the guard's room. Frank is desperate to be top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. I can see that. Real name: Frank Boyles. He is an Arkham Asylum guard in Gotham City. He has brown hair, brown eyes, black hair, 6 foot, 185 pounds, and first appeared in Batman Arkham Asylum, summer of 2009. Attributes: arrogant belief that he is the best guard in Arkham Asylum. That was cut short. Uses sarcasm to cover up insecurities and failures. Violent temper has resulted in many injuries to patients. Why didn't they just fire him? Oh shoot. Dr. Penlope Young? I can't pronounce that. Penny Young was always a brilliant student who was prepared to do anything to advance professionally. She has built up a reputation for being a cold, calculating woman, focused only on the project at hand. She was hired at Arkham Asylum by Warden Sharp, who head up the Arkham's research department, and to finally restore to sanity the more deranged of Gotham City's supervillains. Real name: Penelope Young. That's so difficult for me to... I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. She is the head of research of Arkham Asylum. She has blue eyes, brunette hair. She is 5'6" and weighs 121 pounds. She first appeared in Batman Arkham Asylum, summer of 2009. Mr. Zsasz. A true psychopath, Zsasz grew up in a life of ease, but nonetheless became a serial killer, indiscriminate in his prey. Body count is the only thing that matters to Zsasz. He takes pleasure in arranging the corpses of his victims in lifelike poses before carving a mark for each of the victims into his own body. He is saving a special spot for Batman. I do not want to know where that special spot is. Facts. His real name, Victor Zsasz. Professional criminal of Gotham City. He has blue eyes, blonde hair. Are you sure about that? Last time I checked, he's bald. He is 5'8", 150 pounds, and showed up in Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue 1 of June 1992. He is a sociopath with no regard of human life, no pattern for killing, making him difficult to track, compulsive needs to kill others. Killer Croc, born with a rare mutation that made his skin green and scaly, and grew his body to a grotesque proportions. Waylon Jones was raised by an alcoholic aunt and bullied relentlessly. For his appearance. He briefly worked as a carnival freak under the name Killer Croc, but his misanthropy grew as did his bestial nature, there you go, pushing him to the life of crime. As his physical condition and mental state deteriorate, Killer Croc becomes more bestial foe, increasing detached from humanity, which is not something I ever want to see. Real name, Waylon Jones. Occupation, alligator wrestler, gangster, and murderer. Base of operations is mobile, so that means anywhere he wants. He has yellow eyes, no hair. Now you say that. He is 11 foot. He is 580 pounds and first appeared in Batman issue 357, January of 1984. Killer Croc has incredibly thick, tough skin and razor-sharp teeth and claws. An expert wrestler his strength and stamina are near superhuman level, heightened senses and extremely fast reflexes, able to survive in water and for extended periods of time. An extensive hatred for humanity. I don't blame him. I really don't. The Riddler. With an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals. Concocting elaborate schemes and clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducting the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. Real name, Eddie Nashton, aka Edward Nygma. How do you pronounce that? Occupation, professional criminal of Gotham City. He has blue eyes, brown hair, 6'1", and he is 183 pounds. First appeared in the Detective Comics, obviously, issue 140 of October of 1948. Attributes: genius intellect, driven by a need to test his wits against the law enforcement by leaving clues to his planned crimes, compulsive need for attention. I've always wondered about that part. Poison Ivy. Someone you don't want to mess with, or to look at, or be anywhere near. Because she's dangerous. Okay, so, botanist? Pamela Isley, I can never pronounce that, it's difficult, was transformed by a science experiment gone wrong into a plant-human hybrid. With chlorophyll flowing through her veins instead of blood, she developed a toxic touch and a pheromone-fueled talent for seduction. Her crimes have become more illogically focused as she has increasingly abandoned her human side, identifying more with the natural world. Her unique brand of eco-terrorism often puts her into conflict with Batman, whose iron will usually protects him from her seductive powers. Okay, I was like, wait, iron will? What do you mean by that? What the heck's that? Real name, Pamela Lillian Isley. I'm just gonna stick with that. Professional criminal of Gotham City. She has green eyes, red hair, 5'8", and 115 pounds. Probably the lightest person here so far. She first appeared in Batman issue 181, June of 1966. An ability to encourage and direct the growth of all plant life. Plant genes mixed in with her DNA make up for her unpredicted and formidable opponent. Okay. Exudes natural pheromones that enable her to exert control over victims. Centrites? I don't know how you pronounce that. A toxin that can make her touch deadly. Pathological drive to rid the world of humanity and make it a safe place. And make it safe for plant life. There you go. I'm losing my tongue right now. Harley Quinn. At Arkham Asylum, an Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harley Quinzel, instead became excessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. Quinn is a violent and unpredictable felon whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this is in some ways makes her just another one of his victims. Albeit a very dangerous one. Real name, Dr. Harley Quinzel. Really? No, I'm kidding. She is a professional criminal of Gotham City. She has blue eyes, blonde hair, 5'7", 140 pounds, and she first appeared in Batman Harley Quinn issue 1, October of 1999. Not bad. Attributes. Surprising strength and stamina, superior gymnastic skills, total disregard for human life. Like the Joker, she is a homicidal psychotic who escapes easy classification. Well, I don't know why I had a hard time there. Catwoman. An orphan who learned to survive on Gotham City streets, Selina Kyle took her thievery to survive. Oh, I'm so tongue-tied right now. But determined to do it in style. She learned martial arts and trained extensively to perfect her skills of whatever. Her criminal activities are often tempered by a reluctant altruism. Wait, what? Making her an inconstant villain and occasional hero. She regularly eludes capture by the Dark Knight and maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman that frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally legitimately romantic. One very confusing relationship. Real name, Selena Kyle. She is a professional thief of Gotham City. She has green eyes, black hair, 5'7", and 135 pounds. First appeared in Batman issue 1, spring of 1940. Didn't someone else also come on there? She is a trained gymnastic and athlete, expert hand-to-hand combat, highly skilled with her specialized whip and cat's o' tails. Capable of astonishing stealth, obsessed with and adept at stealing famous and protected items, drawn to Cat's motives. There you go. I'm like, motives. What the hell is motives? Mr. Freeze. Victor Freeze was a brilliant cryogenist whose beloved wife Nora was stricken with a fatal degenerative disease. He placed her in a suspended animation while he obsessively searched a way to cure her. But the corporation that funded his research, I am having a hard time trying to read, but the corporation that funded his research and Nora's life pulled the plug, triggering an accident that transformed Freeze's body into a cold-blooded form that must be always kept in below zero. At room temperature, he will die. Wielding a number of freezing weapons, he wears protective armor in his quest to somehow bring his lovely wife and avenge her fate, which he partially holds Batman responsible for. I didn't do anything. His real name is Victor Freeze, professional criminal of Gotham City. He has blue eyes, no hair, 6 foot, and 190 pounds. He first appeared in Batman issue 121, February of 1959. Attributes: scientific genius with a specialty in cryogenics, employs an extensive array of cryo-weaponry. His body has been permanently altered to survive at a sub-freezing state, wears protective freezing armor whenever he's out in a sub-zero climate, motivated by his grief and anger over the fate of his wife, Nora. You gotta feel bad for him. He's the only criminal that I actually feel bad about. Now, I think I'm on the last 3. Yep. Penguin, Bane, and Scarecrow. And that's as far as I'm going to be going for this episode. The Penguin. The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an erratic criminal mastermind known as much for his love for I don't know, and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, The Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. His real name is Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. Occupation, a restaurateur and racketeer. He of Gotham City. He has blue eyes, brown hair, and is 5'2". He is 175 pounds and first appeared in the Detective Comics issue 58, December of 1941. His attributes is a criminal and financial mastermind, expert hand-to-hand combat. Are you sure about that? Driven by a need to prove himself in spite of his comical appearance, employs various weapons, many based on umbrellas and birds. Bane, imprisoned from birth to serve his dead father's sentence. Wait, what? Bane was raised inside the horrific environs of St. Prisca prison. Okay. His only friend in the hellhole was a teddy bear he named Osito. I don't know. Finding solace in smuggled books and meditation, he developed incredible powers of concentration. When he was subjected to military experiments using a steroid codenamed Venom, his iron-forged will helped him survive when other test subjects had died. He managed to escape, determined to prove his worth, and sought out Batman and broke the Dark Knight's spine. But Batman recovered and managed to best Bane, cutting off the precious venom supply that transformed Bane into a superhuman. Which I've always wondered how that works. Real name unknown. Occupation professional criminal of Gotham City. He has brown eyes, but they turn green when he's on Venom. He has brown hair. He is 5'6", but when he's in Venom, he is 6'8". I swear I need to shut this phone up sometimes. He weighs 140 pounds, but when he's on Venom, he actually weighs 350 pounds. First appeared in Batman Vengeance of Bane, issue 1, January of 1993. And, oh boy, this is something I've always wanted to see, but I never did. Attributes: master strategist, intense focus, abnormally strong reaction to venom, giving him incredible enhanced physical abilities, determined to best Batman and all others who challenge him. And then he became an idiot in this series. You'll see what I'm talking about. The Scarecrow. Taunted and bullied as a youth, Jonathan Crane vowed to overcome his fears through the study of psychology and biochemistry. Kicked out of his university for experimenting on human subjects, Crane then adopted the identity of Scarecrow and armed himself with a specialized fear-inducing gas that makes a person's deepest phobias become frighteningly real. His ongoing criminal reign of terror makes him one of Batman's most psychologically dangerous foes. Real name: Jonathan Crane, professional criminal of Gotham City. He has blue eyes, brown hair, 6 foot, and 140 pounds. He first appeared in World's Finest Comics, issue 3, fall of 1949. Attributes: master of psychology and chemistry, creator of the fear-inducing gas, motivated by an obsessive need to create fear in others. I don't blame him. It's fun to see that happen. And that is all I'm going to do for this episode, because I'm going to destroy my voice before I even get the chance to speak the next episode. So, thank you all for listening to the first half of the character bios, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.